Hello everybody, welcome back to some Dark Souls 3 Ring City, about to face the first boss, who I've now done some research on and some research in the next area. So in my research I've learned that they are weak to slashing and bleed, so that's kind of my jam, so I feel like they should be fairly easy. I say they because there's like 3 bosses, kind of. There's 2 and then 1, but then like depending on what order you kill the first 2 in determines like what abilities the third one gets. Anyway, also done some research on the summons and have got insanely mixed results. Not only do I have people saying that this boss fight is insanely hard, we got other ones saying that it's insanely easy. We have, which to be fair is par for the course. But as for the summons, we have some saying that Lap is amazing, and others saying that he takes way too much damage because he doesn't dodge around enough. Then we have some saying that Gale is amazing, and other ones say that he just dies immediately. We have some saying that summoning both will and you don't have to do anything, and then others are summoning both and you're in for a fucking chore just to get through the health. Now, because I mean, like I said, some of them say that either one of them can basically solo the boss. Others say that, you know, it's just a detriment. Now, I'm obviously going to summon at least one because come on, if I'm going to summon, I'm going to summon. I don't think I'm going to summon 2. Because while I don't know how much damage I do, I feel like it's not like 3 times the health bar is still a bit much. Like, look at the final boss when we summoned 2 people for that. Like, that was ridiculous how much health he had. So I got 2 choices. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Gale because we summoned him during the Sister Frida fight, and he was a big old help there. So I figure we'll take him again. If we end up dying, we'll switch it up and go to Lap. And if we end up dying again, maybe we'll take a turn with both of them. In all honesty, I'm not overly worried about this boss. I'm not willing to say, oh, we're going to one-try this. But take the plunge, you won't die. But at the same time, I'm not overly worried about it, you know? So as for rings, I got Flamestone Plate and Ring of Steel Protection. They also can do poison damage, but I don't really care. I have the Sun Princess Ring on the off chance that I do get poisoned. The Hunter's Ring just to give me that little bit extra damage. Obviously my armor and shit's all the same. Although I am going to take out my bow, because that's obviously not going to come in handy. And you can stagger them to get criticals, so if I do get that chance, hopefully I'll remember to switch to my dagger. But yeah, and then I got my Karthus Rouge at the ready. Now, there's actually an interesting thing with this boss fight, where you can actually lead the bosses over to that drop. And, oh yeah, this is good damage. Oh, that was delayed a little bit more than I expected. Oh. Now, hopefully Gale is distracting the other one right now. Nope, he's after me. Or after the same one as me. Well, that's fine. Ow! Oh, the other one got me. So as you can tell, they have 2 phases basically where... Oh, that did a little bit more AoE than I expected. They get, they have the fire, and then they have this. Their melee attacks, I think, are basically the same when they're not on fire. And when they are, obviously, when they're on fire, they get a little bit more of a... Oh, I think I got a good bleed there. Oh. Ooh, there we go. That was good. Ow, ow, don't know why this was after me. Ow, fuck off. You're not supposed to fight me, Gale is. Or you're supposed to fight Gale. Go fight him. But yeah, as you saw there, if you get hits on their head, you can stagger them pretty easily, as it turns out. There we go, mine's dead. How's Gale doing? Well, he's not dead, so that's always good. stagger crit, 2,000 damage. You can also do that to the final boss. But now that the other one is dead, this one is going to stay permanently fiery. Now, the reason I went after the one I did was purely based off of recommendations from online that just basically said to, when you drop down, go after the one that's on fire first. Okay, now hopefully Gale will leave, because there's about to be a boom. Good, he's just following me. The Sun Princess Ring doing some work. So now we fight the Demon Prince, who does have a few new attacks. Oof. Well, that actually wasn't bad. Now, apparently there's a, I guess it's a bug. It's probably been patched by now. Where, if you ended the first phase with the last demon you killed in, away from him. So you see those there. If you when he casts those floating orbs that fire at you, if you don't get to him and stagger him, he will after he casts those floating chaos, I think they're called. He will then immediately jump back and go to do that attack there that with the meteors. The thing with that one, though, is when he does that... Where are you going? There you go. Went back after Gale. If you don't manage to stagger him out of it, those meteors that he casts will actually track... Well, I don't know if they track you, but they actually like target you a little bit. Whereas if you manage to... Ooh, that one connected a little. Whereas if you manage to knock him out of the cast animation, the meteors will still come down, but instead of actually going after you, get the crit for the finisher, they'll just fall down like you saw them do. So yeah, that wasn't bad. We did one-shot it. I'm not insanely surprised. Like I said, weak to slashing, weak to bleed. I mean, I was fairly confident that at most it would take us 2 tries. I was more worried about the first phase than the second. But yeah, if you kill the demons in the in the other order, they do have that guy does have a slightly different moveset. Most of his moveset is the same, but his like special skills, he has less fiery stuff, I think. But now that he's dead, if we actually go back to here. Enjoying some nice tea. See that where Lap was standing is the Sigbrow. Like I say, if you get the Titanite slab yourself, and you come and talk to him, he'll give you this. If you let him go and get it for you, he will then just leave this here. Now, like I was saying before, there is apparently a bug. It's probably been patched by now, but if when you end the first phase, the demon that you kill second, if it's in the staggered animation, or in the staggered state, when the fight ends, like you don't use the critical attack to finish him off, you just get him into the staggered state and then kill him with just normal hits. You can then one-shot the Demon Prince, now, or at least Gale can. Now, I imagine that it's not that you can one-shot them, I imagine it's that if you, end it in the staggered phase, since the Demon Prince pops out of the corpse of the second one, it's probably considered a transformation. So, since they're in the staggered state when they go down, they have the double, I think it's double damage modifier on them. So when the Demon Prince comes out, he's stuck with the double damage modifier. Got some like cinnamon something, orange tea or something. So you have Seething Chaos. Hurl Chaos Clump that seethes and explodes. The last flame lit by the Demon Prince, as Pyromancy hurls a clump of chaos. Upon impact, this clump of chaos seethes wildly, condenses briefly, then explodes violently. To the demons, these clumps are shreds of light. Now, apparently this is a fairly worthless Pyromancy, in that it takes forever to explode. But the other thing we can get is the Demon's Scar. This chaotic thing, the last flame kindled by the Demon Prince, is shaped like the claw marks of a demon. It is both a fiery bladed weapon and Pyromancy flame. So as it says, you can cast Pyromancies with it, and it also does pure fire damage. Which obviously scales with your faith and intelligence, which I don't have very much of either. So just like normal, we will take the spell, even though it isn't part of the achievement that I may or may not go for anyway. But yeah, that was the first boss. Just took him out like that. Like he was nothing. But like I said, I wasn't really overly worried about that boss anyway. Now there is the small envoy banner. The small banner used by envoys of Great Lord Gwyn in the days of yore. Face the ring cliff and hold the banner high to summon facilitators of transport. For the pygmies who took the Dark Soul, the Great Lord gifted the Ring City, an isolated place at World's End, and his beloved youngest daughter, promising her that he would come for her when the day came. So yeah, in case you missed it, this is basically Firelink Shrine from the first game. Now I remember somebody saying that when you reach Firelink Shrine in this game that it's basically intact. Unless there's, like in this DLC that's basically intact, unless there's another Firelink Shrine that we're coming across. But as far as I'm aware, this is supposed to be the original Firelink Shrine, because then, like, you go over here, you go up the stairs. Although, I guess that doesn't really make sense, because Frampt wasn't behind, because it was like, oh, and then this is where Frampt was, but it doesn't really match, though, because I don't remember there being this small of a doorway right in front. Like I don't remember this wall being here. Now, granted, it's been a while since I played the original Dark Souls, so I could very easily be wrong on that. But anyway, out we go into the actual part that the DLC is named after. And also, if you decide to do this DLC first before you do the Ashes of Ariandel for some reason, and you finish that boss fight, you can no longer summon Gale for the Sister Free fight in the Ashes DLC. But just like our other Envoy banner that we got, there it is, the Ring City. Why it's called that, I don't know. It doesn't really seem to be ringed. I mean, there's like a semicircle over there. Looks like a nice enough place. I know getting in is kind of a bitch, but... Alright. Scale immediately upon landing. It's always nice. So this check. Now remember when I said that in the at the end of the last DLC, the Ashes of Ariandel DLC, I think I said that this DLC was shorter because like there was 98 check marks for that DLC, but there's only like 42 for this one. Well, the 40 or 46 for this one. Yeah, the 46 was just for what we just did. Like, we already did 46. There's 82 more for the rest of this DLC. So yeah, significantly longer. So yeah. Anyway. Go this way, and just like most of the time when these things transport us, as you can see, there is a little bonfire down here. And this little NPC here.
They brought thee here, did they not? Dost thou the gods serve, or merely that role affect?
I serve the gods.
A lie. A wretched lie. How wouldst one such as thee do service to the gods? Thy scheme is known to me. I know what it is thou desirest. The dark soul, no? Why else wouldst one deign to visit this dung heap? Give rest to thy falsity. I would be an ally to thee. If it is the dark soul thou desirest, then seek Filianor's church at the base of the cliff. There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken. Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire.
Sure. Anyway, boink. Bonfire. Now, this part seems like it's a bitch. Oh, right. Did I equip that? Oh. Because as you see this path here, you may notice that, man, a lot of these gravestones, it's just set up like a cover shooter. Well, you're not entirely wrong. As we travel here, this big fucker over here will summon archers to attack us, or to fire at us, and we have to hide behind here. Now, once we get to there, we can drop down, and we're relatively safe until we make it all the way around and back up, but even then, we're not entirely safe. Now, you would think, can't you just do something to, like, pop them with an arrow from here? I'm gonna try. I don't think I can. But I'm sure as hell gonna try. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna do this on the off chance that I hit them. Make sure I have feather arrows. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I think that they're despawning, in all honesty. Now, when I say summons archers, I don't mean archers that, like, I can fight. It's just these ghost archers who automatically all aim and fire at you. And every time he stands up and does that, he will summon them. Now, I'm pretty sure that it all depends on where you are as to where these guys get summoned. Come on, can't be that far away. Also firing the wrong arrows. I really wish that I could see where these were landing. Played a risky game there, moving without being able to start. I mean, it looks like it's going right to them and just not connecting. So I'm going to try moving up again. Nope, that still summons the dickhead behind me. Here's my new safe spot. Make sure that I'm actually safe here. Looks like it. Yes, okay. Try again now that we're closer. can't. I honestly can't tell. Because like I don't know if I'm just not hitting him. Because I have a feeling that oh no, I am hitting him because I can see the arrow being hit. So one of my arrows did in fact connect. But we must still be so far away that it's not actually doing damage. So now, like I said, we can run off the cliff there. But I kind of want to see if I can spot the next. Maybe right there? I don't know, that seems risky. I mean, this has got to be it, right? I saw you, Skelly Screw. Oh, there's another one coming. Let's see if this one gets stuck as well. Nope. Interesting. Okay. That's what I was afraid of there. That's why I used it. Okay. Let's see, where exactly do they spawn? Oh, they're not spawning behind me anymore. Okay. I don't know, this seems... Oh, yeah, that's what I was... Okay, I was gonna say, those ones up on the ledge look like they're in a good position to fuck me up. Point proven. That gets by. Okay. So that's... Okay. Try it this way then. I mean, I gotta be close enough for my arrows to start doing damage, right? If I fire it before he raises it. There we go. 73. That's it. Well, it's damage, right? Should be a headshot. No, not quite. Oh, well, no, it's definitely hit him in the head. I mean, it's taking him down. Maybe not, like, insanely fast, but... Now, the reason why you may ask, can't you just get close to him and get him? Yes, but then he summons, like, this other thing that can fight you. Which, to be fair, doesn't seem like it's all that hard to dodge, but... You know what? It's guaranteed harder to do than this. Considering I'm 100% safe here. Now, I don't know if this guy specifically, but I know... Oh, whoops, fired too many arrows there. But I know there are, I think 2 or 3 more of these guys in this DLC that do respawn. Which seems like kind of a bullshit thing, but whatever. To be fair, if this guy just kept summoning the guys behind me, I probably wouldn't be able to do this. I am glad that I constantly refill my arrows specifically so I can do nonsense like this. Let's see, do my other ones do damage? Ooh, no they do. Oh, 2 damage. Got 2 damage on that one. Beautiful. Man, anything but feather arrows is worthless, isn't it? Like feather arrows are the only worthwhile arrow to use in this fucking game. I think maybe 2 more cycles. I don't think this will quite finish them. Should only do 1 more arrow, so. Good night, Judicator. can I get a divine blessing from him? But he is also gone. Alright. So now we can explore freely. Now, like I said, I don't know if that one specifically respawns. But I know that there are some later that respawn. But they're also, I think, pretty optional. Like, I don't know that they drop anything. Like, that guy just dropped a divine blessing and whoopity-doo, right? Now, this armor set may look familiar to you. Helm of the company of knights who were sent to the Ring City on an old king's orders. The knights sought the Dark Soul, but were so soundly crushed they had little choice but to swear themselves to the Judicator Giant. The ill-fated company was later immortalized in a dark fable, inspiring the aspect of certain golems in whom their name lived on. But yeah, as you can tell, it's the Rune Knight arm, or the Rune Sentinel armor. That's how's it look? I like it. It's not bad. Stat-wise, it's not overly worse. I mean, like the regular physical damage goes down, the strike damage goes up a little bit. I mean, it seems to, it's not horrible. I can run around like this for a bit. Why not? I like it. Yeah. I'm not crazy about the shoulder pads, but you know, it's not horrible. Now, we are still going to drop down here because there is a crystal lizard. That all? Yeah, that should be good. Oh, that's not actually at all what I wanted to equip. There we go. But also, if you go this way and drop down here, they can actually still shoot you while you're on this one. Until you drop down here, you're not safe. And also, if you drop down, those two skeletons will come at you. Or there's two more up here. I don't know. No, that must be the ones that... Yeah, I guess so. Oh, hang on. Apparently I missed an item. Yeah, look at that, I did too. You know, when we're in places like this where we can see like all these other buildings and that like we don't go to and that, at least I don't think so, maybe we do. But I'd just like to picture, like, imagine that there's actually people living down there and like all this is happening like above their heads or like just this short distance away and they just have no fucking idea. But yeah, if you want to make it to the Judicator in melee range, that would be the recommended. Because I don't know how you get up to him. Because if you're caught out in the open, as you saw with those archers, they can stagger you. Their shots stagger you because you get hit by like 1,000,000 of them at once. But still, their shots stagger you, so you can very easily and very quickly just be obliterated. Here we got a large soul of a weary warrior. Over here, got a titanite chunk behind my little hidey hole, or in front of my hidey hole. I guess it depends on which direction you're coming from. An ember, and I think there's one more item somewhere on this bridge, but I actually watched a video that a guy did where he took the bosses, he planted them over there, and then had them try and get across the bridge to the Judicator. I want to say that Yorm the Giant was like the only one who made it, but he also has like an absolute insane amount of health, so... I mean, that kind of makes sense. I don't think anybody else made it. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, which boss can make it? It's like, it's going to be the one with the most health because none of the other bosses are going to stop to hide behind the stuff, right? They're just going to charge out into all of those archers and take the hits, so... I mean, like, Yorm is the obvious choice. I want to say that at least one other person made it closer. Or made it almost there, or almost made it here, but I don't remember. It's been a little while since I watched that. I watch it again after I'm done this, though, because it was an interesting video. Also, if I'm going to be two-handing my sword a lot, I should get my party flame out.
Many of us are by the fire.
Hello.
Forsaken. I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, but like two eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
So these guys are called like preachers or something, and they each tell you a story?
One was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search. Only the abyss granted closure, if not reunion with his beloved. Fear not the dark, my friend.
And then they always end it like that.
Feast begin.
But yeah, they all tell you a story about different NPCs.
Many of us are I speak of thine kind. Behold, fear and let the...
that one there was Alva, the Seeker. Or the Seeker of the Spurned, I think, is his full title, not just the Seeker. If I'm not mistaken, who we will end up fighting again at some point. Well, dickhead. That would have been awfully mean, wouldn't it? But you fucked it up. Hello, Mr. Lightning Miracle. Obviously that guy's planted there so that you try and get up there and backstab him, the other guy can jump on you, but still. Oh. It is a nice place, assuming that water down there is in fact water and not like toxic sludge. As is the case. That does look like a place, like that does look like land we would traverse, like maybe not like that bit over there, but like this bit right here, like there's no way we're not going there, right? Oh, okay, well I can see that guy there. Oh, well, whatever, got him up. And got him down. Now there is apparently, I don't know if it's these guys, it might be a different enemy, right? Where there's one that curses you just for being near it. They have like crystals or some shit growing out their back, and if you stand near them, they have like a curse AoE. Pop this. I could rest at it, but I also don't. Guess I may as well. I think I'm missing like one flask, but I also don't plan on going backwards here, so. Excuse me, there is a message for you. Yeah, I can hear you, buddy, wherever you are. I'm assuming you're in that room, probably hanging off the wall. Or in here. Oh, we got some primordial serpent things. Although, their heads are, the body's weird. But they never gave them a body in the game, so. I guess maybe that's what they look like, huh? Ember and our good friend Lap.
Oh, well, fancy meeting you here. A true blessing that we should seek the same place and find ourselves standing here together. I've got the last of my brew. Let's have our own little toast with it.
And there's our last Sig Brow
to
that we'll
my
get.
search and to your duty. and to the joy that lies before us. All right then. Bottoms up.
Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, there is like I do have the cheers thing, but it's not on my bars. So. Oh, I guess I should probably make sure that that was all of it, eh? Otherwise, he won't move on.
Now, I'm off in search of the Purging Monument. Once I find it, everything will come back to me. Who I was, what I lived for, what my name was, and what terrible grudges I held. I don't know. I just have this feeling that that's the kind of man I was. Oh, don't hold it against me. I only think I was. Now, I'm off in search of the...
Okay. So it's good that he knows that, you know, when he gets his memories back, he's going to be a prick again. Ow, I definitely... You know what, I don't have to take that. The bonfire's right here, and you're one enemy. I think it's kind of worthless when they put a trap like that right there, because, like I said, I don't have to take that. You're right there. Like, I lose very little. Oh, this prick. I might want to get a curse resistance ring, maybe. There's another one. Arrows in this game work so weird. Sometimes they go higher, sometimes they go lower. You're probably not dead. Oh, now you're dead. Oh, they can throw those too, eh? Whatever, goodbye to you. Oh, I thought I saw somebody cling into a wall there, but no, not quite. It's just a flower. Now that Purging Monument that Lap talked about, we will actually find that at some point. All these vines. Oh. Also, this is a ring knight. They're basically powered up dark wraiths, from what I can guess. You know what? I'm actually gonna first because I don't want to try rapport on them if I don't know it's gonna work. Because if I can rapport them, that will actually make a few sections in this DLC significantly easier. Okay, let's see. And you can actually get their armor set from them. I don't think they drop their weapons. I think you need to get their weapons somewhere else, but... okay, nope, they are immune to rapport. They are weak to strike, dark, and frost. Alright, well... Oof. Oh, right, you can't parry them when their swords are on fire. Alright, well that wasn't bad. Titanite chunk. Let that slowly recover. I'll keep that on for now. If I go for another backstab, I'll make sure to switch to the Hornet Ring, but... I'll just quickly get in here. that prick down there waiting for me. Gotta remember, it'll take... Wow, that's a hell of a jump. I'm just going to assume that that's some kind of like bullshit grab attack. Why did he die in 2 hits though? That's weird. Without my Lloyd's ring active, it should have taken more than 2 hits. Oh yeah, these guys. Nope. So yeah, those things there heal them and hurt me. And as you saw there, when they go down like that, you can kick them over. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too high up on the stairs, so I kind of whiffed the kick. But yeah, it's a neat spell. It's very easy to dodge. But also, as you can tell, fairly easy to get caught in during animations. Oh, goodbye. Oh, he didn't fucking die. Are you shitting me? There. Oh, did I fuck it up? I did. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like this at all. That's not where I thought I was going. Oh, there's stairs. Nope. This should be back up. Oh, this guy did make it back up here. Goodbye. Okay, now I'm just gonna wait for that other guy to lose interest in me. Hopefully, that'll happen soon. Because he is, as you saw, on like the bottom bit, but I need to... Oh, this guy. God damn it! Fucking do the kick when I want you to. Oh. Didn't turtle up that time. Let's see, do I got enough yet? I do. Night night. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna go for another backstab. Lloyd's ring is active, I got that. Gonna do the Hornet ring. Dagger ready. Watch for a moment just to check its patrol here to see. Oh, I think he may have seen me, which probably not good because yeah, he may be able to. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Get toxic. I mean, if you're just gonna stand there, I'm not just gonna... The Hornet ring and Lloyd's sword ring. Oof, that's a good chunk of damage. nearby. Some Titanite chunks. A Shriving Stone, I can hear at least one more of them. There must be like a point when they turn around, like right outside that door or something. Alright. Okay. Now there are some Herald Knights in this section as well. Aha! In fact, that's precisely what I was hearing. Nope, fucked it up. Leaving. I say fucked it up, I just didn't get the backstab. Just that little fucker there. I could just... I'm going to. Just gonna go for it up the stairs. I don't know how... Oh, that was you making that noise. Frick. Oh, there's another Herald Knight here. Yeah, well, let's see. That guy, now I get to see how high up this knight comes, which is significantly higher up than I was hoping. No, he doesn't come all the way up though, that's what matters. Oh. Good old Herald Knight drop attack there. Titanite chunk, Titanite chunk. Now then, I am slightly worried about this guy, but if I can get up above him, I should just be able to drop attack both of them and finish them, so I'm not like overly worried about it. Get rid of this prick though. Too high, okay, that's fair. Okay, I don't know how that ended up being like the exact same, but whatever. Okay. And there we go, dealt with him. I just saw the other one turn around. Oh god. Okay, but now he's coming back, so I wouldn't want to do it now anyway. It's over here. The moss fruit, okay. Oh, fuck me. Really? Oh god. Oh, no, don't do that. Get... Fucking jackass. Again, just bailing on this. Like, fuck. One's going down, one's coming up. Now they're both coming up, unfortunately. I mean... all I should have to do is chill back here, and the other one shouldn't see me as he goes down the stairs, but I should be able to get... Granted, I don't know how he sees me anyway, considering he doesn't have a fucking head, but you know. Okay. Now there is another fucker there, but if I catch the guy as he goes over this way, I should be fine. And then I can go up to that door, because I don't need to worry about this other one because he stops there. Now my only worry will be missing this. Also, that right there is the Purging Monument, I do believe. That Lap was looking for. Alright, let's see if I can catch this guy. Even if that guy turns around, which he does, I don't care. I'm still going to go for it. I can always run away. I'm getting pretty good at it. Unlike the drop attacks, which I am not. Nope, can't backstab them. I thought maybe. I thought you could backstab them, but I guess not. So as per usual, my timing was completely off on the drop attack. Oh, no, he was over that direction. Okay. That actually may have been good, because that may have actually synced him up with the other one enough that I won't have to run away from it when if I manage to get the drop on this guy at some point today. Oh, his patrol is actually like super far. He goes way down there, way the fuck up there. The other guy is like barely any. No wonder they don't sync up properly. Nailed it. Nailed it. saw the turtle guy there, but he doesn't seem to be caring about me right now, so I'll leave it. Alright. Well, that was way more successful than I thought once I changed my angle. Knock, knock.
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall.
Gwyn.
Ah, then
Why
thou's
not?
not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse. I am known as Shira, servant to the Princess Filianor, matriarch of the church. They who are ken to God's name are surely ken to the terrors of the dark. Please, I bid thee take not from the princess her peace or rest. As the fire waneth, does she lie by the dark, all for the sake of man. Thou'st a kind heart to speak to a captive such as I. It is no surprise thou rememberest our God. May I ask thee a kindness? Perhaps thou'st beheld the lone dragon that inhabited this city. Medir
Nope.
is his name, and the archdragons are his forebears. He once railed against the dark, but was by dark afflicted. Now here, returned, he remaineth, to watch over the sleeping princess, true to the old accord. And yet, I would have thee put the dragon to rest, before the dark consumeth him, and his vows are forgot.
Sure.
I offer my
Fight a
sincerest
dragon.
gratitude, thou who art ken to God's name. Please, take this.
Sacred Chime of Filianor.
I have asked a thing most terrible of thee. May this token of thanks be of aid. I beg of thee, put the great dragon to rest, afore the dark consumeth him and his vows are forgot.
Okay. So yeah, she's just now asked us to kill the second optional boss, or I guess the first optional boss, but the second boss that we'll be fighting. And I do believe that since we accept the request, she comes to help us during that fight. Like, I think she's a summon for that fight. But the chime she gave us is actually really cool if you like co-op. The sacred chime blessed by Princess Filianor may trigger the church. Filianor's favor knows no boundaries, and the sacred chime expands the range of vicinity-affecting miracles that heal, cure, or provide other enhancements. And the prayer for favor works with the chime equip. Heal HP very slowly for a duration of time, affects caster and those in vicinity. So it is the same as gentle prayer, except it affects people around you as well. It also increases, as you saw, or as you read there, the effect of any of the healing spells in that have an AoE. Now, I was hoping to make it to the next shortcut back to the bonfire, but that doesn't seem likely. Pop blast here. So I figure we'll finish since we started it with a boss. Let's. Yeah, I think you're a little far away for that, buddy. Oh, I didn't have enough stamina. Well, that was cool. There we go. I do find it nice when I find an enemy that raises their shield, but I can just beat on it. Oh, nice. And he just gave me a free Estus heal. That's always nice. Alright. So now the reason I actually bothered to do that is because when we come in here, we should get a little visitor. Where are you? There it is, Seeker of the Spurned. I don't actually know where exactly he spawns, though. Which could be a problem, I guess. Unless we go back here. Hello? I know you're here. I got the notification. Where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is. I was about to say I'm gonna like get my ass kicked now, but ow, fucker. Oof. Bad time to shoot that crossbow, buddy. Surprised I actually got the poison off on him, but the wolf ring +3! Because we have now killed Alva again. Wasn't that bad. Actually expected it to be worse, but he didn't heal at all, which obviously helps. And then we got the Black Witch set. So with the Black Witch garb, the purple garb of the witch Zully, who intended to seduce Alva the Wayfarer, but eventually became his closest supporters, spending her entire life with him. It is said that Zully the witch, who was never loved nor loved another, experienced all manner of misfortune, and yet in the end found her purpose in life. So yeah. And then obviously we got the ring, but that would have the same description as the regular one and just increases poise. Tori's had unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a great sword. But yeah. So that's as much of the Ring City we're going to do today. I am very much going to not shut this game. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, right? As long as I don't rest at the bonfire, we'll be good. I guess I can see. Do I got enough? Not quite. Maybe I'll go backwards a little bit past the bonfire and see if I can kill enough to get another, or to pop another flask. But that'll be it for this part. Or maybe I'll just kill these guys since we're here. Right? That's the guy I already killed. This is some curse fucker. Oh, I got the animation. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, it is. Perfect. We needed one more. And then, you know what? Just because we can see him, we'll kill him before we end the part. We'll kill the turtle guy. Just as a final fuck you. Oh wow, because I tipped him over, his spell apparently didn't fully activate, just the animation for it did. But anyway, alright. So then, that'll be it for this part then. Next part, we will pick up right here and continue on into the Ring City. Maybe we'll make it to the Purging Monument, which is fairly worthless to us. And in general, maybe we'll finally find the covetous Gold Serpent Ring +3, and I'll actually start farming Covenant items again. Maybe. I don't know. Still haven't decided. But either way, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Friday for more.